long after the tales of twilight. Long after darkness was defeated. A new era of peace and light began. Seeking the truths of the ancient world, having delved deep into their realms, they found shrines, monuments to the goddesses of old. What laid within was new and untold treasure, sacred treasures containing the power of the goddesses themselves. Where power might be found, courage and wisdom follow. But when a hero was needed most, he vanished. And what came next was a new legacy. New heroes. Of the treasured relics. Hello everybody and welcome to a new and exciting campaign, Legend of Zelda, the Treasured Relics. Woo! This is a fun little mini-series that we've been putting together for a hot minute, and I'm excited to bring this to you. I know that they are, but you're not here to listen to me yap as the storyteller for this game. You're here for them, so let's go ahead and pass it right on down to Nell.
Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and others. My name is Nell. I am playing our wonderful Zora hero here. Her name is Famu. And I know some people were guessing that I was going to be playing somebody else, but joke's on you. Well, I hope you enjoy this series. We put a lot of love into this. And with that, I'm going to pass this on over to our next character. Please, Blaze, take the stage.
Hello, everybody. I am Blaze 409. I'm one of the DMs here at Treasure Tales, and today I'm actually going to be playing the Garuda. Do I say the name yet? I don't think I say names yet. I'm going to be playing her, not Nell. Jesus, I have it over another page. I swear I'm ready. Rena. Yeah, I'm super excited to be playing today. Fun fact, the original character sketch was designed to look like Nell as a joke. But yeah, let's go ahead and pass on over to the next player.
Y'all thought it was going to be Minty, but it was I, Connor! Hello everybody, it's me, Connor. I'm a member here of Treasure Tales, and I will be playing our Hylian hero, Creason. And I am very excited to play, technically, my very first Zelda game. The fact that I am here is honestly hilarious. So I'm just gonna pass it back up to the GM.
It's ridiculous, I say, that this is your first Zelda game, but that it is the very first session of our brand new Legend of Zelda campaign mini-series. Without further ado, why don't we get started? You guys ready?
Yeah.
To embark upon an epic quest?
Good adventure.
Alrighty. With that, let us begin our new tale with our new heroes. We begin with, it is a mid-afternoon morning here within Hyrule. You all, being a part of a merchant guild called the Golden Boulder, are traveling through the Hyrule field of Faron over right around here. You guys are, well, no, you're closer to here. You all are making your way, just all traveling and having stopped for a midday break. Each one of you has kind of moved off into a direction or two, but one of you very specifically hears a very familiar voice that you're used to. Hey, Creason! Creason!
I get up and I try to In a moment. I holler back to Doza, and I head back over.
Coming around the corner, you see a grizzled Moron gentleman. In his mouth is a stone that he lights up and smokes it almost like a cigar, right? She comes by and goes, I didn't say in a moment, I said creasing. I'm pretty sure that means you answer right away.
I stand up and attention.
Jeez. I'll let us have a small break and you decide that it's time to, just all go about your merry way, just each scattered to the wind?
Sorry, I didn't really have given myself much time to relax for a moment. My due apologies.
Well, it's not really you I'm looking for anyway. You seen Rena anywhere? I need someone to help me replace this, wheel on the wagon.
Don't know where she could have gone. If we can find her. Hold on. I'm sure she couldn't have gone too far.
Well, I'm asking you because of your eagle eyes, boy. Look around, do you see them?
I will do the tutorial to look around to see, where she is. What, do you want me to roll to find them, or do I just say I look?
It will be, if you want to, I mean, you can roll, but if you want to, or you can just look around.
I wouldn't mind rolling around to show, like, how this game works. So, yeah.
Okay.
Let's see.
Cool. All right, so you're going to be taking an inspect action, I would assume?
Yeah. I think that would be, judging by what the attributes say, I think I have to roll insight for this.
Yes, you would.
Hey, that's not bad for me. All right, and roll it. Ooh. Wonderful way to start us off. That is, I believe I just add the number, right? Or wait, do I roll that many dice? You have 0d20 roll. Roll dice equal to your attributes value. Only the highest result counts, so I would roll 2 dice. So I'll roll second dice here. That is a 3.
Okay. So, with the 3, it does take you a little bit, right? You seem to have been a little bit groggy, having been on the road all this time. You know, you were just coming from very deep into the south of Hyrule, and it's been a pretty tiring journey. A couple of attacks here or there, but it does take you a while. You eventually do spot Rena off in the distance. Rena, what are you doing off in the distance?
She would be sitting, looking at the surrounding countryside, kind of doodling in her notebook.
Found her. I'll go grab her for you. As I slide down. I assume I climbed up a tree to get a better vantage point here.
All right, well, do it quickly. No dilly-dallying. We got work to do.
I'll be back in a moment. And I just begin hustling over towards Rena.
What are you gonna do with kids these days?
Hey, Rena! Rena!
She ignores you.
I walk up next to her. I look over her shoulder. How's her drawing looking?
It doesn't look too bad. It's no professional, but it's getting like the idea of the landscape around.
It looks good.
Oh, Jesus.
Sorry.
Do you mind? It's not polite to sneak up on people.
Not trying to sneak up on people. Also, Doza's...
Well, you did it anyways.
My bad. Well, regardless, Doza's hollowing for all of us.
You're supposed to be security. Why do I have to keep fixing things? Fine, I'll be right over. She puts her sketchbook into her hair, and she'll follow you back towards Doza.
Wait, does she just keep everything in there?
Yes.
Amazing.
It takes you a minute or two, but you guys are able to get back. You see Doza as he's standing next to the cart. There's a large crack within the wagon's wheel. Oh, there you are, Rena. Good. I'm gonna need your help in order to make sure that we can put the new wheel on.
Can't he do it? She kind of points over at what's your name? What's your character's name again, Connor?
Kree-sun. You can call them Kree.
Kreeson.
Kree? Can't Kree do it?
I highly doubt that Kree's gonna be able to lift what we need to lift. Besides, Kree's gonna be making sure that the wheel actually gets on. Isn't that right,
Sir.
Kree?
All right.
Besides, Rena, I hired you for your physical strength. That, and you're not that bad to look at. You know, for not being a Goron woman just saying.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're right on both accounts, so I guess I'll get this done. I thought Shrimp here could actually lift it up.
Exactly. All right, Rena, you lift from over there, I'll lift from right here. Ready?
All right.
Alrighty. With that, both of you kind of lift the cart.
Uh-huh.
And Famu, you get jostled around inside the cart.
Would you mind being more careful? I'm trying to do our accounting.
Could you do it later or work? We have to fix the cart.
I always have to do these things because you keep damaging stuff, so I have to make sure we account for that in our budget.
It's not my fault. We keep buying fragile things.
Hey, I hear you saying fragile, and I hear cheap. What I have to say to that is, yes, keeps rupees in my pocket. Look, it'll be fine. This wheel will last us till we at least get to Hyrule Town.
I keep telling you, if we
We'll
get
buy some nice wheels.
the stronger wheels will last you longer and be more durable, and you'll pay less in the long run.
What do y'all know? You're just the newest crew that I've gotten. We'll be fine. We'll be good. Anyways, Rita, you're starting to drop on that side. Cree here won't be able to put the wheel on
good
straight.
Lord. Well, hurry up. Put the wheel on already.
Fine, just line it up. And there, get it. Doza, raise your side a bit more.
After a little while, you guys are able to put this wheel on. It's very, it's stable and everything. And Doza looks and goes,
Now that's a good hard day's work. Good job, everybody.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go back to drawing, if it's okay with you, Doza.
Well, just don't take too long. I want to make sure we're getting back on the road before the sun gets too far over Death Mountain there.
Don't worry, it won't
Gotta
take me
make
too
sure
long.
that we're not getting at Hyrule Town at, deep night.
Yeah, the entry fees in the evening, not to mention the oil costs for our lanterns, would be a little bit much. At least on the budget you've given me.
I think a budget of 10 rupees is perfectly acceptable.
I'll make it work.
as all that's being said, you do see Doza removes these large gauntlets that he's wearing.
These were starting to chafe a little bit, but they help me get the job done. Hey, Famu, do me a favor. Can you make sure these are in a safe place in the cart? You know how important they are to me.
Yes, I'll put them in the usual spot so that you don't misplace them like last time.
Well, I never misplaced them. They were just the last place I looked.
Let's put them back in the same spot so that way that last time you looked, it doesn't take 3 hours like last time we had to wait. She's going to take the gauntlets, and I'm assuming he's got like a special box or something that he uses for them.
Yeah, he's got a place where he can set them down. It's a nice kind of secure trunk that he puts them in.
She'll open up the trunk, put them in carefully, close the trunk back up, and go back to her accounting book. She's going to keep reviewing the ledgers until it's balanced, and then she can finally read.
All right. So, Famu, you're going to be doing that, okay? Creason, what are you doing for this little bit of a respite?
I feel like Kree's going to probably I think he might just stay around Doza for a bit, unless if Doza doesn't want him to be bothered or be in the same area, which then I think he might just wander around the area.
No, Doza doesn't seem to have a problem with you being around him while he's sitting there doing some stone carving.
I'll just be there sitting next to him watching him stone carve. Seems like you're not giving them as hard a time as prior employers or recruits they've done.
Well, when you get to be my age, you soften up a bit.
That is true, you did.
No, I did not say that. No, I will make sure that with my dying breath, everyone thinks that you're a liar.
I understand. I won't tell them that you at least doubled your budget from 5 rupees from the last group.
I gotta loosen them coin purses, a little bit every time as you get older. Grayson, how long's it been?
How old am I? That's a good question to start. Probably.
Well, that's why I asked you.
I'd say about...
Memory ain't what it used to be, boy.
Yeah, probably somewhere in 20. That sounds about right.
Well, what I'll say is that it's been nice to have you around, Boulder.
Been nice having you always around there too. I appreciate it. Thanks for always looking out for me.
You're welcome. Besides, you've been the cheapest helping hand I've ever had. All I had to do was make sure you were fed.
That's all I really needed to be taken care of. So I've basically been paid for life.
Though, to be fair, the fact that you ain't eating rocks, well, I was unfortunate to learn. Damn Hylian diets.
Well, excuse me for not having your solid rock gut.
He looks at you, right, takes a puff of his rock and goes,
I'll have you know, this is a boulder.
as he slaps his stomach, you hear a large, like, the sound of, like, when you hit a rock, right, with another rock. You just hear the,
And don't you forget it.
I don't think I ever could.
After that, you and him go on reminiscing for a while longer, but Rena, what are you currently doing?
She finishes up the drawing she had started, because it looks like we're like at the edge of a forest. So she's drawing the landscape around them, the trees and the like. She really is liking the lighting that the not setting sun, but the slowly lowering sun is giving off. And when she finishes, she pulls out a small letter from her hair, puts the art inside it, seals it, and then puts it back in her hair before kind of stretching a little bit and is kind of looking around. She's excited to be out on the road, just kind of watching the world go. Oh, I guess not watching the world go by as she's sitting here, but she just likes the open air, just kind of takes it all in for a bit.
All right, Rena, while you are sitting out looking out amongst the fields of Hyrule, right?
Mm-hmm.
Watching the grass below some animals graze. Far off into the distance, you can see someone moving at an incredible pace on horseback, riding your direction.
That can't be good. She'll start running towards the camp or where everyone's set up. Kind of yell, Dozo, we've got someone coming!
A customer, you say? Well, open the cart, get it ready!
All right.
I take a look.
Set up.
Up and down the road. Do I see this customer that Dozo says that we see?
Roll me a investigation, insight. What is it? Yeah, roll me an insight.
Ugh, that's a 2. I don't think that. I don't think that's good.
You do not. You can't see. Rena came running from down a hill, so you don't see anyone past the way. They don't seem to be close enough just yet. With that, Doza does look at Rena and goes,
Alright, so I need you to make sure that you're standing guard a little bit over there, that way you don't scare the customer away.
I keep telling you, I'm not gonna scare anybody, but fine.
Alright, Famu, I need you to put up the bolstered prices. You know, the on-the-road market ones.
Okay. She's gonna kick the switch inside.
That's right, pull the lever.
She's gonna kick the switch.
yeah, she just kicked the switch.
and the cart rattles and clicks and changes. Kind of like if anyone who's seen it, Beetle Shop in Skyward Sword.
The cart opens up and there's regular prices. It says, something for like 1 rupee, 2, that you see as another thing falls down over top of it. It says 5 rupees when it used to say 1. Doza looks at it,
Brings a tear to my eye. Anywho, alright, so, places, everybody. Make sure that you're ready for this.
Doza just kind of straightens up his little fur and clothes. It's just like,
They're coming. Everyone get ready.
with that, over the hill, there is a Hylian steed. A beautiful horse. On it is, as they get closer, you can tell is a female rider wearing a cloak over top of them. Before too long, the horse nears this wagon that you all have set up and comes to a stop.
Out of my way. What are you doing here? Doza, is that you?
Well, My, let's get you off that horse. Hey, Famu, close up the shop. Get the girl some water.
Oh, they didn't even buy anything yet. She's gonna flick the lever back.
Would I recognize the voice? Okay.
You would not.
Confused look looking at Doza.
Doza, it's so nice to see a friendly face.
Well, let's get you off that horse. Get you some water. Looks like you've had a long ride. Tell me, what's got you so spooked? I can see it, not just in your eyes, but in the way you rode. Normally, I'd had a fear charge. You, on the other hand.
He's gone, Doza.
No, I'm sorry. Wait, what do you mean he's gone?
He's gone. I need to go to Faron Woods. I promised him. She looks visibly hurt. I think I'm too weak to go alone.
Here's the water, Doza.
I appreciate that. Now, can you look over this one and make sure that her wounds are tended to?
Of course. All right.
Won't be necessary.
Look, ma'am, the boss said to check you out and make sure you're taken care of. That's my job, and I get paid to do it. So come on, get over here.
I'm fine. Look, I'm just weak.
All right. Well, I think we might have a red potion in the back somewhere.
Need to get going. I need to get going.
Well, look, you ain't going anywhere by yourself in your current condition.
Doza, she's tired. We've got green stamina and we've got blue health potion. Which one should I get? We're out of red.
Get her one of each, at least for now. On the house.
Oh, this is gonna
On the
destroy
house
our
from
budget.
you.
I like this one.
Now, you said you need to go to Faron Forest. I wouldn't suggest it right now. Currently, it's been overrun by monsters. And I hear a pack of, well, they ain't nice, I'll tell you that.
Anywhere's nicer.
Let's leave it at that.
Anywhere's nicer than where I was.
Well, for now, we'll hitch your horse to our wagon. You can rest inside and, tell us what happened while we take you to Faron. How about that? Rena, I got a job for you.
Yes?
I'm gonna have you be a bodyguard for her for the time being. Got it?
Fine.
Are these new
Now,
heroes of yours,
little
Doza?
lady, you're not gonna... heroes they ain't. Workers they are. But now, little lady, I want you to get inside the cart. No arguments, you hear me?
Where were you going?
Well, we were headed to Hyrule Town.
You can't
Sell some
go there.
goods for servicing. Oh, what do you mean?
None of you can go there.
Did something happen?
The general of the Dark Order. We can't go there. There's been a mutiny. I can't go back there. There's traitorous Hyrule Knights. It's not safe to go to the castle.
Wait, what's happening?
It might not be safe to...
The castle's been seized.
That certainly would be bad for business. Doza,
Yeah.
I recommend we don't go there.
Well, look, we weren't going there anyway now that we got her with us. I'm not letting her go to Faron by herself, but it is distressing to hear that Hyrulean Knights have taken over Hyrule Town. Tell me, you said he was gone.
He's gone.
What happened to...
Servain killed him.
Y'all see something you have not seen, maybe ever. That's Doza, like out of breath, weak. He stumbles back, holding on to the cart.
No.
I wouldn't believe it either, but he didn't have his shield. He's gone. I can't feel him anymore.
Very well. Okay. Grayson,
Yes,
load
sir.
up the wagon. I'm gonna make sure everything's bolted down. Rena, make sure that horse is hitched. We're going to Faron Woods now.
Will do.
Is nobody gonna sit here and ask who this woman is that we're suddenly dropping everything for?
Was gonna ask on the road.
She's an old friend of mine.
It's not safe for me to reveal anything here.
If you're a friend of him, I trust you.
Alright, then what do we...
For now, if you need to say anything, if you need to call her anything, how about Lady? That'll work. Ain't that right, Lady?
Better than the other title you could have said.
I did call you that once before, didn't I?
Let's never do it again.
Anyway, not the time for laughing jokes. Get up and go, all right?
The guards are
Alright, lady, I need you to move so
With
I can
that-
start bolting stuff down, please.
I'm sorry. She takes a step back, and it almost feels like she's gliding on the air that she's moving in.
You all are practiced in this. Takes a little bit, but you are able to quickly and efficiently. You're able to batten down the hatches, get everything situated and prepared, right? And with that, you all head on your way back the way that you had came towards Faron Woods. During this time, I will let you guys RP, ask questions to that character, talk with Doza, talk amongst yourselves, whatever you want. So you have a little bit of RP time between yourselves before you guys reach Faron Woods. What do you guys want to do?
Hey, Doza. Oh, sorry.
Let's go. Hold on. Let's go down the list, right? We're gonna go in order around like we did in our intro. Famu, right? We are currently heading towards Faron Woods. Is there someone you would like to particularly ask questions to, talk to, or?
Yay,
nay.
I'll talk to Lady since she's in the cart. Alright, so Lady, why are we going to Faron Woods?
There's a map.
We have maps for sale here.
It's not the same. A very important person trusted me to get it. It's hidden in Faron Forest, Faron Woods.
Okay, and even I get that Castletown was taken over, but are you by yourself? Do you have nobody that came with you?
There's no one else I could trust. I'm being hunted.
You should probably wear something over here, like a scarf or something, just to hide your face if you're being hunted.
Well, she has like a black hood and veil on.
Okay, then you should try to stay in the car, just hidden as much as possible. I mean, Rena will be able to handle anything that we have to fight out there. Same with Kree. So you should be okay if we have to encounter anything.
Oh, I can assure you I could handle my own. Just a lot less now.
All fine and dandy. Just know that Doza's gonna owe us for all of this. I imagine he'll probably send you quite the bill.
If we get this map and we can get everything back to normal, I can assure you you'll all be paid very well. Maybe more than in just fortune.
Famu has rupees in her eyes right now. Well, I'll hold you to that, lady, whomever you are. But what should we be expecting in the woods? Last I heard, these are not exactly friendly.
There's something in there. A dungeon, a temple. All I know is that there's a map in there, and I was promised to go there and get it.
All right, you better drink those potions, though. You look pretty drained.
Yeah, she'll shakily drink one, but it really doesn't look like it's doing anything. It's like whatever's causing her weakness is not a part of her health.
All right. Well, I don't want to hog the spotlight, so I'm gonna pass over for the moment.
Alrighty. With that, we move on to Rena. As this group is making its way closer and closer to Faron Wood, what are you doing?
Rena would go and talk to Famu during the cart ride. Hey, Famu, can you talk for a minute?
Sure. Sorry, lady, just give me a moment.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Take your time. She'll kind of slump in the corner of the cart with her hood over her.
Yeah, what's up?
Okay, do you have any idea what's going on here?
No, not really. She's looking for some kind of map in the forest. From my understanding, she said something about maybe there being a dungeon or a temple, but she wasn't really open with a lot of details.
That could be fun, though. I haven't done one of those in a while.
She did say if everything goes well, and everything goes back to normal, there could be a lot of rupees involved.
Ooh, that doesn't sound bad. I don't know. They were talking about a bunch of people apparently dying, and I didn't know what was going on, like what they're talking about.
I'm not really sure on that either, but if Castletown is in turmoil, going there would be very bad for business if we don't have weapons for sale, which I don't believe we do.
True. I guess you're right.
Like, there are a couple of merchant rules to remember, at least according to the ledgers that I understand. One is peace is good for business, and the second one directly underneath that is war is good for business. But since we don't have any weapons of that, we should probably avoid it.
Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. Alright, I wasn't sure what they were talking about, so I was a little confused. But if you say lady can be trusted, I guess I'll believe it.
I don't know 100% if I can trust her, but she does smell of rupees, so...
There's more to life than rupees, you know.
I know, but think of how many books I can buy with all those rupees.
You could do stuff that doesn't have your nose in a book too, you know. Look around at the beautiful landscape around them.
I've seen landscapes before.
I mean, yeah, but this exact one in this exact time, it's so beautiful. Kind of gesturing at the setting sun and the trees.
Not as beautiful as back home.
I haven't been to the Zora's Domain. How was it?
The most beautiful sights you will ever see.
I'll have to sketch it sometime. That sounds pretty nice. Anyways, I gotta go and take a look around just to keep my eyes open. Don't want any bokoblins sneaking up on us.
All right. Keep an eye out. Make sure Creason is in the know as well as Doga.
Will do. Yeah, we can end the scene there.
Alrighty. With that, Creason, what are you doing?
I'm gonna talk to Doza, but Lady can also hop on this while with the subject. So see, I imagine this will probably happen while the other two, Famu and Rina, are talking. I look over at Doza. Is he like the one driving the carts?
Yes.
Look at Doza while also seeing Lady in the corner of my eye. Lady mentioned a name for someone who killed someone else. Who are they?
You want to tell them, or should I?
You can talk about Servain.
Well, I don't know much about Cerulea other than rumor. They say he was a decorated Hylian warrior, strong, capable, good with a sword. It's said that the King of Hyrule appointed him to high regard at a very young age. Hell, if he hadn't already been around, plenty of people thought that he might have been the reincarnation of the previous hero, but no. Anyways, what do you want to know about Cerulea? If I know the knowledge, I'll tell you.
Since he seemed to kill someone important, is he also part of the whole coup with the Hylian guards?
He's responsible for the mutiny.
I've always heard that he was bold, but I don't know, I've never heard that he was against Hylian rule.
He calls himself the General of the Dark Order now.
That was my next question. What's that whole Dark Order and Legion about?
That, I have no idea. That is the first time I've heard of it.
I turn towards Lady. Do you know anything?
Very little. All I know is they're destroying my home, and they've killed someone very important to me. She looks like she's kind of starting to well up in tears. But now's not the time for sorrow. I need to be strong for him. Everything will be much clearer when we get the map. At least, that's what he told me.
I think that might be a good spot to end my interaction.
With that, you all have made it to Faron Woods. As the cart comes to a stop, Doza hops off first. The cart rocks as Doza does.
All right. Lady, did he tell you where in the Faron Woods you'd find it?
No, just somewhere here.
I see. Well, there's only one place I could think that they might have hidden it. It's pretty deep. Hope y'all are ready for a trek.
On foot? Didn't we bring a cart?
It's hard to drive through the woods with a cart.
Not where we're going. So we'll need to go on foot for a while.
We're going to stop in the town first?
There's no time. Not right now.
She'll get off that cart and kind of put her hands on the horse's face and her head on it. Good, Epona.
And with that, you begin your trek into the Faron Woods. The deeper that you all go into the Faron Woods, the darker it becomes. You hear eerie sounds, sounds of things like you can hear wolves howl. The croaking of frogs becomes more apparent, and there begins to feel this almost pressure as you get further into the Faron Woods. Normally, it wouldn't be like this, but in recent years, monsters have seeped back into Hyrule, and the Hyrulean Guard and the Knights have had a hard time driving them back. After about 15 minutes of hiking through the forest, you all come to a almost wall of trees. It's hard to see past them, and in them is an archway within the Faron Woods. What do you do? As Doza walks up to it.
I'm pretty sure we're here now.
That's just a bunch of trees.
It's not just a bunch of trees, it's a wall.
Those aren't just any trees, and where we're at's very particularly special.
How so?
You'll know once we get inside. All right, I'm going in. All Are all of you...
No time to waste.
I'll be behind you. Kree is following.
Of course I'm going in. I'm the bodyguard.
I'm filing this under the hazard pay section.
Famu, get in.
As you all enter this area, eventually you all step through this archway. From behind you, you hear a rumbling as vines twist, turn, and knot themselves, creating a blockage, almost like a door or bars upon this pass that you just went through. With that, Doza turns around and goes,
Well, we're locked in until we get out.
Looks like you were right. It must be here.
with that, Doza then looks down and he goes,
Ah, crap!
Oh, not again.
What are we worried about?
I left my gauntlets of strength back in the cart.
Well, don't worry, you have me. Chief Rena flexes, kind of showing off a little bit.
Out of character, Connor is swooning.
With that, all of you turn around, in which you see are 4 large knighted statues staring at you. And this is where we will end today's episode.
Thank you for watching this incredible episode. If you like what we do and want to support us further, you can swing on over to our official Patreon. We have several different tiers to meet your needs. Everything from our $1 fledgling adventurer tier all the way up to our Grandmaster $200 tier. Thank you, Moto, for being our current Grandmaster. Additionally, if you'd like to show off for your friends how much you love our content, we have the official item shop open for business. You can wear all kinds of cool stuff. We have hats, we have shirts, we have posters, mouse pads, play mats, you name it, we got it. If you want to stay in touch with us, we have an official Discord. Link is down in the description below. Swing on in. We have regular game jams, we hang out with the community, we do dev logs, you know, just all kinds of cool stuff. But before you leave, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hype the video. And ring that notification bell so you don't miss an upload every single time we release. And leave us a comment. Tell us your favorite part of today's episode. You know, there's a couple of really good scenes in there. I'd like to hear what yours are. But thank you so very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.